Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Tim Stanovic along with Carol Masser. Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. With us is Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter Denitsa Sakova. Stocks may be higher, but one prominent tech name, chip name, lower today.
Yes, all eyes on Intel today. The stock is down 9% now. Obviously, this comes off the chipmaker reporting second quarter results and plans to make significant workforce cutbacks. Of course, the ticker is INTC. The biggest concern is that their new CEO, Lip Bhutan, there was so much excitement about it. But the big concern was that he was more focused on cost cutting than restoring the chip maker's technological edge. So what we saw in the report is that they will cancel some factory project and take on a more conservative approach to future spending, and clearly investors are not reacting very well to that. When it comes to job cuts, their goal is to end the year with 75,000 employees. This is actually a 20% cut. So that's perhaps one reason investors are reacting. There is actually a lot of support from the PC industry, but what we're seeing there is that maybe some of that is coming from build-up in inventory, and analysts are not so optimistic about that despite the strong first quarter. They're saying that obviously this may not happen in the second part of the year. That said, Intel gave an upbeat third quarter sales forecast, but still, the year-to-date rally, less than 3%. It's really lagging behind the big names.
But it was up.
It was.
Prior,
it was after
remember
the CEO.
this, right? Yeah. This is a huge haircut today. And so it was doing better than it certainly is. All right. So I feel like we're going to go from high tech Intel to a little bit low tech, Deckers.
Okay, Uggs, Hoka, Teva. What's going on?
Exactly. These are the brands driving the stock higher. The ticker is DECK, and the stock is up 12% today. Of course, it comes after reporting net sales for the first quarter that beat the average analyst estimate. And the two brands that are driving it is Uggs and Hoka. That's an interesting one where for Uggs, they're releasing new items. They have like all year round items. I don't know if you've seen the sandals and then the lifestyle sneakers.
Those platform Uggs that came out a couple of years ago or a year and a half ago.
And they're everywhere. I see them a lot. Hoka is also raising prices, so that seems to be paying off. Their CEO, Stefano Caroti, has been steering Deckers through tariff pressures. It's actually been a pretty rough year. Despite the big jump today, the company is down more than 30%. So this is much needed relief. But we see a lot of buzz across their famous brands.
Yeah, I mean, the famous brands are driving the driving sales there. I mean, Hoka brand net sales increased close to 20%. UGG brand net sales increased close to 19%, while other brand net sales decreased 19%. So it's being powered by UGG and Hoka right now.
Love me some Uggs. Love me some Sam Adams.
Yes.
All right. That's a transition.
I do love this ticker, SAM. We're talking about Boston Beer. I always say that.
Very good Friday transition. Shares are up 6%. The alcoholic beverage maker reported earnings per share for the second quarter that beat the average analyst estimate. The most important bit that is bringing relief to investors, the company expects a more moderate effect from proposed tariff rates and revised lower their expected financial hits to earnings. There are near-term factors such as economic uncertainty and household budget tightening that are definitely weighing on demand. That's what the CEO is saying. But they also have an interesting new brand. It's called Sun Cruiser. And it's been boosting sales, and they expect this to continue. So this is like a vodka iced tea. It's the first time I see it, but it looks very interesting. It was launched last summer, but it continues to grow its volumes week over week. Distribution expands to the big chains. So, millennials are not drinking, but clearly this one is doing well. Even though Boston Beer is still down almost 30% year to date.
Sorry, give me a glass of red wine. I'll be happy.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.